Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Black Pits 2 with me, Dennaton. Off camera, when I was thinking of how I was going to approach this Ravager fight for the second time, I realized they're not the only ones that have a Bhaalspawn on their team. So we're going to see how the Slayer stacks up against the Ravager. Also, my party's out of position because I had my cleric memorize some different spells.
Hello again. Will you be fighting our latest offering?
To compensate for my paladin turning into
one
the
of your
Slayer.
previous battles again?
I'm going to assume that the Ravager is stronger, since you can't turn into him and you do have to fight him. That's usually how games are balanced.
Behold, my generous... You've had the... Surely not.
Alright, read all that last time.
Show your generosity to this humble performer.
Let's get this showdown started. Slayer change.
If you wish.
Simulacrum. Deva. Should I get a time stop off first thing? So I can clear out the ads, and then just focus on the Ravager when the time comes. Oh, Tyrus is going to turn into the Slayer. That changes a couple of things. Because he's my, quote, main character for this playthrough. Alright. In the depths of your being stirs a familiar evil, reaching out of the darkness. It offers power for a price. Do you accept and sacrifice part of yourself? I accept despite the risks. Alright. Not how I expected this to go down, but I'll take it. Alright, there's my time stop. I should use improved alacrity first. That's okay. We still try imprisonment on this guy, just to see if it works. Alright, did not work. That's fine. Alright, we got him before he turned into the Ravager. I'll take that. That's a worthwhile trade in my opinion. Whoa, a Slayer! Wait, what? I missed something somewhere. Don't know what it was, but something has been missed. Alright, Tyrus, you know what you need to do. Oh, that's right. There was a second named character. I bet you he turns into the Slayer. Alright, looks like we still have this in the bag, so I'm not gonna fret. Alright, looks like we're still in the clear.
An absolutely vicious hit. I love it.
Alright, not exactly how I wanted that to go down. Oh crap! Someone's still alive. There we go.
An absolutely vicious hit. I love it. A victory worthy of the epics.
Okay, whew. That's, I didn't realize the other guy turned into a Slayer too. Or I guess we had to fight a Slayer and a Ravager.
Brodel! Brodel! Where are you, you flea-bitten louse?
Yes, Turtle. What is it now?
It's the Winged. That dim-witted planetar and her crew have been gone much too long.
Shh, be quiet. If that gets out, how long do you think it'll be before someone takes advantage of it?
You don't understand. Dennaton sent the hunters after something big. Really big. Now he's scared they've all been killed.
Yes, I heard you. Everyone heard you. Control yourself.
Gods, can you imagine if the slaves heard about this?
Oh, how fortuitous. The time to put our plan into action has arrived.
Quickly, gather everyone in the performers' quarters. I'll meet you there. Well, first things first, we have new inventories to look at. Okay, let's see. Sure, we'll learn Warcry. Why not? Set exploding trap that I'll never use, and there we go. Alright, first things first, who had this stuff? The sorceress. Oh, short sword of mask +5. I guess he just gave this to us. Combined with the Heart of the Damned into a single lethal weapon, this deadly blade is the preferred tool of assassins and thieves. 15% chance with every hit to drain 1 level from opponent, and 15% chance with every hit that opponent is entangled for 4 rounds. This would work on him. He likes the short swords.
Yeah.
But I will keep him ranged for now. Let's see, equip that. Equip these. I think this was hers, right? Alright, and this should be whose? I think this was Rurik's. Then Tyrus had all of this, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that fight still went a little off the rails, but you know what? We came out on top regardless. So who am I to complain?
Yeah.
The dashing duelist, the persistent pugilist, the gallant gladiator returns. Have you a moment to discuss your latest match?
I would be happy to.
You have beaten Baal's brood. Impossible. I mean, how did you do it?
Well, I'm also Baal's brood, so that helped. The Lord of Murder preys on the innocent. His children had to be eliminated, no matter the cost.
Brazen boasting from a blundering battler. Let me show you how it's done.
The cultists collapsed in confusion as their beloved Bhaalspawn bitterly battled each other. Tyrus surveyed the scene from safety. Lies. Nothing but lies.
My virtuous volumes will leave a lasting legacy long after you languish in the grave.
Ha. Now leave. I've things to do. Alright, if you say so. Alright, so they should have an updated inventory if I'm not mistaken. They sure do. Axe of the Unyielding +5. Enhanced by the magic of the Baelor's Claw, the Axe of the Unyielding is now the most fearsome of weapons. A vorpal-edged axe capable of severing an opponent's head with a single blow. So 10% chance of decapitating an opponent with each successful attack. Save versus death at -4 negates. Yeah, we're going to give this to our friend. Wow, it's very cheap. Only 8,600. That's insane. A Runehammer +5. The Rune of Clangeddon is now inscribed on the head of this hammer, granting even greater powers to any who wield the weapon. Negative plane protection, immunity to fear, fire giant strength once per day, mass cure once per day. We'll give that to our cleric, because we have the money to spend, so why not? Graham, the Sword of Grief +5. Siegfried's fearsome blade is even more powerful with the Heart of the Damned set into its pommel. Magic resist +5%, 10% chance of inflicting 2 to 12 poison damage with each hit. Each hit target must save versus death with a -5 penalty or lose 1 level. We're going to give that to my paladin. Exil Spike +6. With shaft and tip reunited, Exil Spike is a fearsome weapon. During the battle, the head can detach to pin opponents to the ground, even as a new head magically reforms on the end of the spear. Free action, and then hit target is pinned for 3 rounds and takes an additional 1 to 6 +5 piercing damage each round. It does a lot of damage.
It is done. As I thought.
Alright, what does he have? Shield of the Order +4. Paragath the Valiant, a great champion of the Order of the Radiant Heart, carried this shield into battle against a horde of invading Tanari, pouring through a gate to the astral plane. Gripped by holy fervor, the mighty paladin single-handedly drove back the horde, then foolishly leapt through the astral gate to finish them off. The gate collapsed, but Paragath and the shield were forever lost in the plains. Armor class 5, saving throws +1. Grandmaster's armor +6. Created for the Grandmaster assassin Vita Muerte, the suit not only provided protection, but also enabled Vita to better pursue her fleeing victims, as the unfortunate wizard who fashioned this item for the ruthless killer soon learned. Then, Asliferun Elven Chain. While in exile from Myth Draenor, Asliferun learned the secret of fashioning powerful elven armor by gilding and heavily enchanting normal elven chain. Alas, his refusal to divulge the secret led to his murder by a rival smith. So I think this is really good for our cleric. The Enkidu's full plate +3. This armor was created for Ekendu, or Enkidu, a famed warrior from Karatur. When none dare challenge him in fair combat, Enkidu was often subject to cowardly sneak attacks from assassins, ninjas, and Wu-Jin. Who can use that? Not usable by Paladin's not listed here. So I don't know why my Paladin can't equip that. Oh, I can't afford it. Never mind. Ha! Wait. I thought this was for... Oh, because of this. There we go. That's much better.
Simple.
Oh, he only got 2 things. The Robe of Vecna. Well, that's really good. And I can afford it. Well, this robe doesn't even have close to the power that the 2 famous artifacts, the Hand and Eye of Vecna, possess. Still, from simply being worn by the powerful Lich, the robe absorbed enough magical energies to perform a potent magic item. Improves casting speed by 4. That's the important takeaway from this robe. And the Girdle of Fire Giant Strength. This belt is actually the woven hair from a fire giant's beard. When worn, the belt greatly increases the wearer's strength. To 22. And if we have stuff to sell, we might be able to afford that and give that to Tyrus as well.
If you wish.
Let's go talk to the weapon merchant. I'm going to sell these as well. I don't plan on using these now that we have Grom, the Sword of Grief. Then we might be able to afford the Fire Giant's belt. Let's actually take that other belt off. Oh, he won't buy a black razor from me? It's interesting.
Hello, my pretty. How much for the entire evening?
Alright, then we should have... Perfect. Then what I can do is still hold on to that and give him this one. 22 strength. Fantastic. Alright. Ready to start the rebellion. Let's get to the quarters. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that this episode or not. Because I always underestimate how long it's going to take to actually wrap up something. Endings always take much longer than I anticipate, so... I think I'm going to call it here. Again, I have no idea how long this episode's been. And in the next one, we'll wrap up the Black Pits too. Actually, let's see. Can I go in here without starting anything? Nope, sure can't. Well, here we go.
There's not as many here as I'd hoped, but we can't afford to wait any longer. Dennaton's in the arena overseeing a fight, but he won't be long.
What do you suggest?
Remember the bargain we struck. Turtle is not to be harmed.
He won't be. I promise.
Bravo! Who's Turtle?
No promises.
Why would you agree to such a request? Turtle has made us all miserable.
If I find the little toad, I'll roast him with a well-placed fireball.
Turtle must pay for his crimes. There can be no compromise on this.
I'll flay the flesh from his bones and suck out the marrow.
Then I suppose I should be thankful that I struck the deal with our friend here.
The Vanquisher of Baeloth is the logical choice to lead this uprising.
I suggest we head to the barracks.
If we're lucky, we can eliminate the guards before they realize what's happening. What about Leokos? I paid him to aid us in this uprising.
It's too late to coordinate with him now.
I obviously knew that you two had spoken, but I did not realize you had come to an agreement. It's too late to coordinate with him now. We'll have to keep a lookout for him as we go, and hope he keeps his word. Alright, give me a moment. I need to finish something before we begin our assault.
Do as you must, but do not tarry long. Our opportunity may disappear at any moment.
Alright, I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we'll begin the uprising and overthrow Dennaton. See what happens. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.